guys, Honest Lifestyle Influencer here, and today I have a really special treat. I have been working in the digital industry since 1999. At my detriment, I hurt my back by sitting for probably 20 hours a day for many, many years. Trying different chairs, trying different things. Straight to the point, this is called the Newtral NT002 Ergonomic Home Office Chair with Auto Lumbar Support. I put a link below directly to the chair so you can get all the data about it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox it. Never seen one in person. I only read. If you are a person who does research online and you go on specific websites like Reddit and other places and you read about a chair like this, it's actually terrifying. I think I'm going to be completely scammed and ripped off and I'm not going to get anything. I ordered this. I received it within 5 days by FedEx with a tracking number. I did receive a confirmation email. It did not look like an email that I would trust. It had fonts, colors that were different, spacing was weird. It had all these red flags in IT security. Did my homework and research and contacted them and went through the loops, and it was a legit email. So if you do order this and you see a weird email, still check it out yourself. Make sure it's legit. I'm gonna jump right into it, get this thing opened up. There goes my cat. Didn't like the sound, I suppose. First thing I'm going to say, it's a very heavy duty box. The cardboard in there. In this first part of the video, I'm just going to show you everything that comes in the box. Here's a piston. This is probably for the base of the chair, and then the wheels for the chair. Headrest. And by the way, this chair came in an option of black or gray. I opted for the gray version. So that's what the headrest looks like. And this does flex this way. I have no idea what this part is. Let's find out. This looks like it's probably part of the back of the chair. All of the nuts and bolts come in a really nice package. It's all labeled really nice. It's really organized. They're not just in a bag. They even give you a pair of gloves. You don't get your hands greasy or dirty. If you come over here and take a look at the pack job, actually pretty nice. Here's one of the armrests. I can tell you right now, this is very heavy duty. These are adjustable this way and up and down. You get multiple adjustments, which is really cool. One of the reasons I got this chair because it had so many movement features and customability features. I wanted to be in a position where I could be very comfortable. But this slides on there and then that screw goes in. This is the part that I was most interested in. You can adjust the sensitivity of it. This is one of the controls, and then there's a control here. I'm gonna have to read the instructions exactly how this works. Basically, this goes in and out based on the pressure that I'm pushing on my lumbar, the lower part of my back. My desk is also standing desk, so I rotate back and forth. This obviously is the part that goes at the base of the chair. It goes under the seat itself. Oh, the one feature of this chair that I also really liked is it has leg rests on it. I can pivot this chair all the way back, my legs rested out, and I ordered a separate laptop stand I do not have here right now, but I'm going to show you at the end of the video. And as you can see, the leg rest comes out from underneath the chair, and you can then fold those legs out, and then it just slides back in. I'm going to go ahead and get on to the assembly. My overall reaction so far, if I could rate this as a first rating of the quality and the build of the materials, I'm going to instantly put this at like a 7-8. I can tell this is just solid metal, solid fabric, solid materials. The nuts and bolts all together, everything really organized. I'm going to start going through instructions and start putting it together, and I'll go through it with you piece by piece on anything I run into. The instructions are actually really simple. All of the nuts and bolts are labeled with letters, and the steps are really clear. For example, step number 1 is just attaching these two pieces with a specific 2 screws that are included. Use power tools like me because it's annoying just spinning and spinning with the tool that they give you. Be really careful. Make sure you set your drill right so you don't damage the chair by accident. But you just want to make sure that, because if you don't set this right, do not use a power tool unless you really know what you're doing, because you might break something. Almost there, guys. Coming together. So far, so good. I just put this assembly on. There's just 4 screws that go on this to hold this on, and this is done and together. As you can see, the leg rests moving. I was really careful to pay attention on the directions to make sure this was the correct direction. So far, very simple. I think I'm going to be done building this chair within the next 15 minutes. I just put on both armrests. There is a right and left label on the actual armrest, and there's a left and right label on the actual chair itself. The assembly really couldn't be easier in terms of a sophisticated chair. Another thing about the Neutral chair is they have a scratch off identification to ensure that you received a product made by Neutral. Pretty good safety mechanism. Know you're actually buying a chair that was created by the company. I have the chair assembled. I cheated with some power tools. Tip, only use them if you know what you're doing. I'm gonna now drop the chair onto the base. The wheels, by the way, I just pushed on by hand, and one of the legs you have to pull a screw off and put it on. I did not video that. Super simple. Chair is heavy. You might need some help, but I'm gonna attempt it on my own. I'm gonna drop this. Okay, now, okay, good. Compression works. I can tell you right off the bat, I haven't even made the adjustments yet, but I have a feeling this chair is really comfortable. Okay guys, so here it is, all done. Check it out. What's really nice, everything is really adjustable, and particularly, and the reason I got it was the lumbar. If you notice, this actually moves with my back, which is what I wanted, because just the pressure right here just feels really good. And just so you know too, when you put this together, and it threw me off, and I had to read the instructions a few times to get this. This goes up several clicks. It goes up 4 clicks. If you go to the 5th click, it'll drop back down. It was a little tricky to figure out at first, but so that's how you adjust the height. And then you can adjust the tension of it by turning the knob, the big orange knob that has a plus and minus symbol on it. But once I'm in the chair and I have the tray coming from my laptop that's gonna go right on here, I'm gonna have this, and then I can make the chair go back and really be in a nice, comfortable position with my laptop. I'm happy with the purchase. If I was gonna rate this chair on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the absolute perfect, I'm gonna give this a 7. And the reason I'm giving it a 7, because I feel like this leg rest is a little bouncy, just because it's so comfortable, it's so adjustable. The neck rest goes up and down. These go up and down. You can also move them forward and backwards. So if you have longer arms or shorter arms, it's easier, or you need to put it under your desk. The chair obviously goes up and down. Decent height. You get good height on this. Disengage it, so I can bring it back up really easily. The chair goes forward and backwards, so you can actually adjust that depth. Again, if you have longer legs, shorter legs, or whatnot. But I could sit like this for 2-3 hours easily and be really comfortable and be able to move my legs around and stand up for a while, sit down in this. Can't go wrong. Check the link below, see what the price is today, see if it makes sense for you, read the reviews. I have the grand finale for you. If you watched the full video before, you know that I built the Neutral chair, which is right here. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna open up the detachable laptop table and see if it is awesome as the chair is. And one thing I know about this for sure is that it does not require any real assembly. Very simple. Now there's already some things I don't like about this. I'm gonna tell you really fast. This is a cup holder. That's not really a cup holder. This goes on the armrest. There's really no assembly except putting this piece on. Just goes in like this. Very simple. Then it goes over the edges of the chair. So I'm gonna grab my laptop really fast and just sit down with this, see how it works. It's a little funny to think that it slides on like that, but actually, when you think about functionality and simplicity, it works quite well. And stability, because so many things could go wrong if you were sitting, and oh yeah, check that out. This is where the lumbar support system really, see that moving back there? Super comfortable. I'm so happy with this purchase. It's got a little lip. I really like this. They thought this out really well. Ventilation. I don't have my mouse, but I can tell you right, oh, here, check this out. Let's see if it lives up to the hype. Phone. This is kind of scary because, to be honest with you, how easy would it be just to fall asleep? This is actually very sturdy. I have no concerns whatsoever on the sturdiness of this. It's built very well. The cup holder, definitely be improved. One thing I can recommend though, there are adapters you can buy that clip on to tables. You could clip it possibly onto here to put like a coffee mug or something that actually could hold a whole cup. This is more like, it's a weird cup holder. I mean, actually some kind of coffee cup, a paper cup in there would work just fine. So that would work, but in terms of a glass cup or anything, no dice. I'm gonna rate this a 7 out of the gates because it would be a 9 if this cup holder was right, and it would be improved if I didn't have to put the adapter piece on. No big deal. Solid 7. Check out the link below, read the review, study it yourself, see what you think. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.